Yo YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy SalvationsElite. We are back with another video, guys, and today the Gunless news. It is official. Gunless is on his way to NV. He's sent on loan from LG, and he finally finds a home, and it's with Alexx. So there's obviously going to be a lot to talk about today. Obviously, there's been so much Rostermania these last 3 days, and it ends tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So by the time this video is out, it'll probably be over. And yes, we are still waiting on a few final roster confirmations, but I decided just to make the news now just because of how my schedule is today. So I think on like Sunday we'll do like an end of Rostermania overview type video and talk about what we're going to be looking for in the crossplay the next few weeks leading up to the playoffs. So today, again, NV gets Gunless, and so basically they send away Huke to Splyce, which Splyce officially confirmed today, and then they bring in Gunless on loan as well. So they ship out Huke on loan, they bring in Gunless on loan, and now they're set. They also brought in Assault, which we talked about yesterday was a very likely outcome considering Alexx's relationship with Assault. So the roster is Gunless, Assault, Decimate, Silly, and Alexx. So Gunless reunites with Silly from his EU days in IW and now gets to play with Alexx. Oh man, so I mean, this whole like situation, this roster, the relationship we're gonna have to watch here is obviously Alexx and Gunless. I mean, Gunless and Alexx are both known to be hotheads at times. They have very strong opinions, and I mean, Gunless and Slashers butted heads in the past, and I would not be surprised if Alexx and Gunless butt heads. This could be like the Step Brothers 2, like the Step Brothers the sequel. I mean, some of the arguments they could potentially get in would be pretty hilarious. Hopefully we get a lot of listen-ins the next few weeks and moving into playoffs. I'd love to hear how they're talking and seeing if any of those guys stream, and see how their vibes are as a team are going to be really interesting the next few weeks. Silly did say he's going to be playing the second SOG when they need him to be, so that'll be interesting. Gunless will probably be playing Maddox for the most part. I do like the team overall, if they gel. I mean, that's going to be the biggest question. They upgrade Fero for Assault, which I mean, I do think is an upgrade. And then they change Huke out for Gunless. That's an elite SOG for an elite, Maddox Slayer style player for the most part. And that's what we're going to have to really be looking for, is how that dynamic plays together. Overall, they could be a great team. I mean, the thing is, Envy's had great rosters in the past. Gunless was on a solid, when it comes to talent at least, LG team before and it didn't work. So it's hard to say, but this team has potential to be great, and it's going to be really fun to follow up with that squad moving forward. So the next thing is UIU announced officially that Phantomz is joining the roster. So their squad now is Methods, Phantomz, Blazt, Saints, and Classic, which is a really interesting team, and I really like it a lot. I think overall it's probably an upgrade for Methods. Methods was the only one who stayed on the team from the previous roster, and so now we're going to see Phantomz on a slightly better team probably. And I'm excited to see this whole squad in action. I wouldn't expect like top 6 performances from them, but they could definitely be top 8 potentially. So it'll be really interesting to see how their play styles work together in the next few weeks as well. And today as well, Reciprocity announced that Alexx was joining the squad and Shawnee was moving to a sub position, like a substitute position. And I mean, obviously Alexx is a great player. Overall, I think that'll probably make the team a little bit better. I mean, I'm not expecting huge things from them overall, but you never know. I mean, Alexx is a great player, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see some type of improvement. The squad as a whole just seems to have kind of meh vibes as a team. It could be that European team that makes that like run, unexpected run. There always seems to be one. They have the potential to, but I wouldn't bank on it. And then Heretics announced that they're bringing on Waartex, who I'm personally not very familiar with, but he played on a lot of open bracket teams. He was on the Riders open bracket team. And so, I mean, as far as I know, he's a pretty solid player, but I'm honestly not sure how that's going to work out for them. They dropped Sukri for him. So, yeah, they're probably going to be fairly similar to how they were before. And, I mean, if they can all step up as a team and maybe there's just a little bit of difference chemistry-wise, it could improve them. But we're going to have to wait that one out and really see if that makes a long-term difference. So the two names that are kind of out there right now are JetLi and Parzelion, who are currently free agents, will probably end up as subs for teams. I know LG obviously is looking for a sub now that they got rid of Gunless. So we're gonna have to wait and see on those guys. I don't know if they're gonna find a spot by tonight. They only have a few hours left as I'm recording this, so it's looking pretty unlikely. The other thing to consider now, looking forward, this is like looking forward past the end of the year, is the loans. The guys who are currently on loans, which is Attach, Replays, Priestahh, Huke, and Gunless. I don't know if I'm forgetting anybody, but I don't think I am. Those 5 loan contracts are going to be interesting to see how they play out long term, if they end up being bought out by the end of the year, or if they just continue, or if they're just on loan and they end up coming back by the end of the year. Who knows? Hard to say. But that is something that we're going to keep an eye on moving forward past Rostermania and how the whispers are in the bushes for those guys. But yeah, overall, we're waiting on just a few smaller pieces to fall into place. But for the most part, all the huge pieces have fallen into place, and we now know where they're going to end up. There was rumors that we're going to be hearing about CWL bids for next year that were going to be officially announced today or soon. That's kind of just been rumors in the dust out there, so we don't really know yet. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. We'll do strats videos, tips videos, and more moving this into this weekend. I'm going to be gone actually this weekend for my sister's graduation for a few days, which is why there's not going to be a community Saturday stream this week. But we will start that up next week, and it'll be continuous into the future with the community Saturday stream. So again, big picture. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, like, favorite, and subscribe. Share it if you guys really enjoy it. Like I say, almost every video, I'm trying to do this long term, and I'm doing it full time right now. So I appreciate all the support, and it means a lot. We've had a lot of interaction on the channel these last few weeks, which has been really awesome. I did say this on Twitter, but this was the biggest month on the channel ever when it comes to views and interaction overall. So I really, really appreciate, all the support. Again, I genuinely do appreciate that. So as always, guys, I'm your boy SalvationsElite. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. I'm out.